Ready.
We were just talking about the fan section. Let's immediately transition into that. You've got a chance to pick some of your guys, and the rest came through late last week. You excited for the group you'll have cheering for you?
I am, man. Those guys really brought the energy, and I feel like that's the basis of my game, basis of our game. It's just energy this year, and the fact that they'll be behind us every step of the way, it's very encouraging, and I'm excited.
It's always interesting. In general, things change quickly in this league, but specifically as it relates to you, you were already an important player. Now you're the marquee player. Do you feel any differently?
Not necessarily, man. I don't really feel. A lot of guys talking about pressure this, pressure that. The only pressure I feel is the pressure I put upon myself. So, more than anything, I'm ready to embrace this season.
What is the pressure you put on yourself?
The only pressure I put on myself, is the pressure that, whenever I look at myself after a game, I have a list of things. Did I rebound? How many blocks did I get? And then how did I communicate on defense? This is just always give myself a little checklist. That's an example of one. So if I can check those things off, I know I had a good game. If not, I know I need to improve upon the next game.
Are there any aspects of your game, whether it be from a player perspective on the floor or off the floor, that you maybe heeded some to the veterans last year that now that a player, those two aren't back, that we might see a little bit different from you?
I feel like I'll be a little bit more involved this season, maybe on the offensive end, and I kind of just, I think the ball's going to move around a lot better this year. There was a lot of isolation, a lot of times we had to depend on just pick and roll last year, 1-5, 2-5 pick and roll, but I feel like the ball's going to move around a lot better now.
With that in mind, with the almost certainty that you're going to get more shots, more touches, what did you do over the summer to expand your offensive game?
I really just put myself in game situations, at all times, whether it was time on the shot clock or, working outside of the perimeter a little bit more. Teams are now kind of starting to get away from the post up. I still worked in my post game this year when guards switch on me or whenever I get a couple switches off that 1-5 pick and roll, going up against those guys. But kind of just really put myself in game situations.
What do you see as the potential for the front court, whether it's Domas, Thad, Al Jefferson on the floor with you? Versatility is, I think, one thing that this team can really take advantage of. Mm-hmm. With those different guys that could be paired with you, what potential is there?
I think the potential, is great, man. I've been working with Domas all summer. I didn't realize how savvy and how good he was around the basket. He's gotten taller. Almost looking at him eye to eye now. He's really going to help us down there. He can shoot the ball as well. And you have Big Al, who's slimmed down. He's running the floor better. Whenever we need a bucket down, then we can dump it down to him, let him move out things. Thad is like a Swiss Army knife. He's going to jack of all trades and do everything we need him to do. So you just pair that with some of my abilities, and the opportunities are endless.
Have you set any individual goals for yourself?
I really want to embrace this leadership role, man. I just, being this young and be able to, be thrust in this position, it doesn't happen very often. It doesn't happen to a lot of people. So I want to make sure I take full advantage of it.
Are you happy with the growth you had from year 1 to year 2, and what kind of step do you want to take this year?
I think I learned a lot in my first season, and then the second season, things slowed down a little bit for me. But this season, I really want to let those things slow down even more and really take advantage of this new role that I put in.
From an on-the-court perspective, if you take back to the early points of your rookie year, even before you had the hand injury, and then maybe compared to late last year or what you expect to be this year, how does the floor look different in your eyes, in your vision, when you're on the floor now, having more experience?
On the defensive side of things, I see things a lot quicker than I did my rookie year. I anticipate movements. I anticipate, passing lanes. I anticipate, help side defense. Those are things I couldn't really do very well my rookie year. I kind of just relied on mere luck sometimes. But now it's like I know where I need to be. On the offensive side of things, when you catch the ball, you can analyze the floor a little bit better. You see where guys need to be, where they're going to be. And that's what this camp's going to be so important for developing that chemistry. So I see the floor a lot better than I have in years past.
All right, third-year pro Myles Turner now. Welcome. Thanks for joining us, and good luck this year.
All right, appreciate y'all.